Hello, this is Martine Reif, and I'm a professor in the English department, and I'm just talking today about creating an introductory video for your course. I'm not new at creating videos, but I am pretty new at making introduction videos that I would then embed in my syllabus. So I do have a sample that I made, but I have many samples made by people with more experience than me that I will share with you. And I'll also give you directions on how to embed the video in your concourse syllabus. So in this presentation, we'll go over why create a video, what sample videos look like, and how to do it, and what resources are available at Lansing Community College to do it. And then if anybody wants to contact me with discussion and ideas, I'd be happy to chat with you. I got interested in universal design for learning over the last couple years. I ended up taking a class at CAST, this organization, and I got interested in it. So that's out of what this presentation comes and is informed by universal design for learning. So engaging learners using UDL means that we give them or provide for them multiple means of engagement, multiple means of action and expression, and multiple means of representation. So that means, in addition to having that rather dry looking syllabus, that template that we have available, and we can add language to it, that we would also include an introductory video. So why create a video? It's just another tool that we can use to engage students. It doesn't mean every student's going to watch it, but maybe some students would benefit from seeing a video and getting to know the teacher a little bit more than what they do if they didn't have the video. Often the syllabus or course introduction gives students a first impression about what to expect from the upcoming learning environment. And so it's an opportunity for the instructor to set the class tone. In this video, something that I've also gotten really interested in is the impact of emotions on learning. And so I want to share this video by Dr. Paul Yellen and what he says about recognizing the importance of emotion and cognition.
I'm very excited to see the linkages that are being made by organizations like CAST between affect and cognition and how our feelings affect how our brain works. And that when I started working in this field, I was taught that there are sort of the cognitive parts of our mind, memory and language and attention, and that there are the emotional parts, and that they almost are in separate parallel paths, which of course we know doesn't make any sense and it's not true. But I think that we're really beginning to look at these things in a very systematic way and seeing how they affect each other. And so that we know, for example, that when people are anxious or feeling uncomfortable, they're not available to learn as much. In order to learn, you need to be able to take risk, and you need to be able to feel safe. And also when you're having difficulty learning, it's quite common to feel very stressed and to feel anxious. There's a pattern that we see quite commonly in school that we often think about, that kids may have information that's in their mind, but they might not be able to access it so quickly. And that when their hand goes up and they know that they know it, but they can't quite find it, and everybody's hand goes up. It's just like what happens to me when I'm home and I know I put a file in the drawer and my wife wants it, and I know it's there because I put it there and I can't find it. And she's standing over me and I'm getting anxious. And as soon as she leaves, I can find it. And when I tell that story to kids who have this experience in class, that they're feeling anxious all the time. So that when you are having difficulty accessing something in your mind, it makes you anxious. And what happens when you're feeling anxious? It makes it harder for you to access things in your mind. So it is all intertwined from that perspective. From the other perspective that we know on the positive side, that when people are doing things that they enjoy or that they're good at, it's easy for them to be more engaged. And so affect from the positive side of making the content of classroom material accessible and interesting to a child is critical from the affect side.
Okay, so to create a video is to perhaps make another method that your students can engage with you, and it's also to help students maybe think that your class could be fun and to put them at ease that you will be supporting them through the semester, and they can put like a face to the name so that it humanizes the professor as well, and then perhaps the students would be more likely to reach out to you. I know for myself, since I've been including a lot of different kinds of videos that I create myself in my online asynchronous classes, that when I do that, the students tend to reach out to me more. So that's just something to be expected. I haven't tried embedding a video in my syllabus until the spring 2024, so it'll be a new experience for me as well. But when one learner benefits in the group, it's like an ecology, a classroom is how I think about it. When one learner benefits, all the learners benefits, and they're all kind of functioning together. Students that are engaged model for other students and can help bring the engagement level up. So we know that through research, changes to the learning environment can improve learning. So adding an introductory video is one way to change the learning environment if you're not already doing that. UDL, the three basic tenets are, as I mentioned, provide multiple means of engagement for learners, provide multiple means for learners to take action and express themselves and demonstrate their learning, and provide multiple means of representation. So more than one version of some information you want them to have. Perhaps have a print version, there could be an audio version, there could be a video. It could be explained multiple times in different ways. That can be very helpful to suit all different learners' styles or desires for the way that they learn best. In D2L, there are ways that learners can access content and create different versions of it. So that is something that's built into D2L as well. One of the overriding goals in my class anyway is not to teach the content. I mean, it is to teach the content, but what I want to do, my purpose is greater than that, which is that I want the students to come out of my class and be expert learners. Like, I'd like them to be able to go into any writing situation and be able to navigate that. So I don't feel like my job is to just teach them the content in the class, which I do, but the content in the class, if they're able to learn that, that will enable their expert learning in a lot of other scenarios. So here are a few samples. I made a little montage for us to watch.
Welcome to Algebra 114. I am Michelle Benson-Young, your class instructor. This is a short video, just a few minutes long, to go over what class is going to be like and to get to know me and a little bit better. So my office hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 to 12:30. That's my email address and my phone number. Feel free to call and or email and leave messages anytime. I'm also on Twitter and Skype. And I'm very excited to be the instructor of this class and to meet all of you. For student resources.
Hello everyone and welcome to English 101. My name is Rose Dyer. I will be your instructor for this course. This video is just to say hello and to introduce myself to you all and also the foundation of this course. A little bit about me. I am a second year master's student at the English department here in U of L. Writing and storytelling are really my passions, so I'm very excited and feel honored to be able to spend the semester talking about those things with you all.
Hi, congratulations! You have made it to our Canvas course page, so you are off to a good start. My name is Jessica Steele, and I'll be your instructor for this quarter. I really look forward to working with you. I'm hoping that you'll spend a few minutes with me and allow me to introduce you to the course virtually. The first thing that you'll see on your homepage is a Start Here module. That's a great place to start. So look through the different texts in the Start Here module before the quarter begins. And then once you've done that, check out the syllabus. You can always find the syllabus by clicking on the syllabus button on the left-hand side of our Canvas homepage.
Hello, History 101. We're online, and I am Professor Janelle, and I am your bow-tied history professor. I am here talking to you virtually. I know you feel the digital, right? and I'm here to try and welcome you to our online course. There's a lot going on. It's going to be quick. We only have 8 weeks to continue all of early American history from the beginning of time, though we'll go somewhat quickly after the Big Bang and at least.
Hi everyone, welcome to Composition 1. I'm Martine Reif, your professor this semester. This is a short video, just a few minutes long, to go over what class is going to be like. And so the materials in the class. I care a lot about accessibility and I care a lot about being flexible as a teacher. So all the materials in the class, you don't have to buy anything. I'm using open educational resources so that everybody can be included and have access on the first day to all of our course materials. Our D2L course site
And some possible things to cover in your syllabus overview or course overview video would be what your overall goals in the class are, what the purpose of the class is, what resources are available to the learners, what resources does LCC have, which I noticed when I did that aspect of my introductory video, LCC has a lot of resources for students, and I'm very happy about that aspect. We might want to let the students know what can we do, what can I do as a teacher to better support them, and let them know that there's open passive communications. I go over what are the major assignments, what are the learning outcomes, and that kind of. I want to always emphasize to students that I have high expectations of them, but that I know that they can meet those expectations. That's also a method of giving feedback called WISE, W-I-S-E. So I thought one of the best videos was the Benson video, which was the one that CAST has on their website. And I went through and read the transcript and I watched the video multiple times. But what she did was she had a welcome slide, a student resources slide, a course description slide, course goals or learning objectives, textbook and material slide, a slide on assignments and assessments, a slide on timing and scheduling, and a slide on student expectations and responsibilities. So it was an 8-slide presentation that she did for her introductory video. I really liked that. And so I basically copied that outline for the introductory video that I made. And then I used Michelle Benson's transcript and kind of filled it in how I would say it. And then I gave credit to her on the last slide of my introductory video. So that's my starting point, and I hope that as I do more iterations of my introductory video that I can make it more something that is me and that is just fluid, but I did the best I could for my first attempt. So the resources LCC has available that I know of are Kaltura, which you can access through D2L, WebEx. You can make recordings on WebEx and then you can use those recordings if you want, and Camtasia. So Camtasia isn't automatically downloaded on faculty computers, but I think if one is going to be using it, that one can request it and one might be successful in getting Camtasia. It's also on some computers on the college already. E-learning has a lot of fabulous classes that I love that are self-paced, and one class they have, e-learning, if you go to their webpage you'll find it, is using Kaltura in D2L courses. That will give an overview of how to use Kaltura to make videos. And they have another self-paced class called using WebEx in D2L classes, and that talks about using WebEx. Now, any of us that taught during COVID and that have learned to use WebEx, whether we liked it or not. But those videos, once you create the recording, when you record in WebEx, you can download that and edit it in another software application, and you can download it and put it into your class. You can put it into Kaltura and edit it and so on. So another thing that I learned about is that you probably already know this, but all of us have a personal WebEx LCC website where we can do recordings and save them. When you are ready to work with the video that you've created, you just go ahead and find it. So here's when I was recording my introductory video to my class. I saved it. I recorded it in WebEx. I tried recording it on WebEx, and then I downloaded it out of this personal WebEx site. So you go in here and you just click on the video and then you can download it. And then I edited it from there. So, but you could download it and then upload it in another forum if you didn't need to edit it. I always need to massively edit my videos because they're always really far away from perfect. The final thing I wanted to say is to embed something in Concourse. What you would do is you have to get the HTML for wherever you have your video posted, and I happen to have a really old, like 15 years. I have a really old YouTube channel where I put a bunch of my instructional material. So I also use Kaltura, but so I have this introductory video that I made, and what I do is I get the code for it. So you click on share or however you get the HTML code. Then I click on embed. Then I copy that HTML, copy it. Okay. And then I go into Concourse. So I did this, I did a beta test of this earlier this semester. So I go into Concourse and then I'm on the syllabus that I want to edit. I click on edit and then I go to where I want to embed the video, which I have already done this. So I embedded this beta test video earlier in the fall semester. And then you click edit on that, and then that's where I paste in. I clicked on HTML. So up here, I clicked on source code. Click on source code, and then it's HTML. If you know a little bit about HTML, it's pretty easy to learn. But anyway, so I just pasted the video in there. So it has to be hosted somewhere else. Concourse has a way to embed images too, but I don't know if Lansing Community College has it because I couldn't find directions on eLearning's website, and I don't see a way for us to have images up. You would have to have the image actually uploaded into Concourse as a file, and then you would have to link that image from the file. So that's something I need to follow up on and see if we have that ability. So the only way I know of embedding videos right now is to have your introductory video publicly viewable on a website somewhere. I use YouTube, and then get the HTML and then paste it into your Concourse syllabus. So that's how I did that. So if anybody wants to talk about this more or has ideas to share or wants to send me their video, I would love to collect some samples for when I do this presentation again. I'd like to have some LCC samples. I really thank you for your time. If you want to see the sample video I did, my first try at it, you can watch it on my YouTube channel, so the URL for that, for the introductory video where I have it posted is here. So if there's a way for me to make that a live link in this video, I'll do it. Okay? Thanks a lot for your time. Good luck trying to do this video, introductory video. I'd love to see what you come up with. Thanks.